The power of real estate. When I first considered real estate investing, it felt like an overwhelming endeavor. I'd read stories of investors buying homes, flipping properties, and building portfolios, but it always seemed like a distant goal, something reserved for the wealthy or those with deep knowledge of the market. Yet, as I learned more, I realized that the real secret to success wasn't just about money or education. It was about mindset and strategy. This book is for those who, like me, dream of building financial freedom through real estate, but need the roadmap to get there. We'll explore how to go from your first property to scaling an empire of solar powered homes, a journey that not only brings wealth, but aligns with values of sustainability and affordability. Chapter 1: The Wealth Building Mindset. Story: The First Investment. Meet Sarah. She wasn't rich, nor did she come from a background of real estate professionals. Sarah was an elementary school teacher, diligently saving each paycheck. Her dream was to stop living paycheck to paycheck and build something that could give her financial security. One day, a friend introduced her to real estate investing, but Sarah had doubts. Isn't this risky? I don't have the money, and I don't even know where to begin. This is the starting point for many. The myths around real estate are powerful. You need a lot of money. It's too risky. It's too complex. But, like Sarah, once you understand the truth, that real estate is a system anyone can learn, you realize it's not about luck or privilege. It's about mindset. Sarah's first step was changing her thinking, and that's the first step for you too. Key lesson: your mindset shapes your future. Successful real estate investors think long term, and they embrace learning and calculated risk taking. Chapter 2: Buy a Million. Story: The Accidental Opportunity. James had no intention of becoming a real estate investor. He was a small business owner who'd spent his life managing his shop in town. One day, he was talking to a friend who owned a rental property. The friend mentioned he was thinking of selling because it required too much maintenance. James asked how much rent he made from the property, and after running the numbers, he was shocked. The rent covered the mortgage and left a decent profit each month. Inspired, James decided to explore this path. He started looking at properties and quickly realized that finding the right deal wasn't as easy as it seemed. After months of searching, he found a small duplex that checked all the boxes: a great location, positive cash flow, and room for appreciation. That was the start of his journey, and within 5 years, James owned multiple rental properties. Key lesson: the key to success in real estate is not just buying property, it's buying the right property. James didn't jump at the first opportunity. He took the time to understand what made a property a good investment. Enhanced insight. When you're looking for properties, think about the long-term potential. Focus on markets with growth potential, low vacancies, and stable rent demand. But also think about your values. Does this property align with your vision? For instance, can you add solar energy or other sustainable upgrades? Chapter 3: The Financial Model for Success. Story: The Power of Numbers. When Tanya bought her first rental property, she thought she had done all the homework. The neighborhood was great, the rent was competitive, and the property looked like a dream come true. But 6 months in, Tanya realized she was barely breaking even. She hadn't factored in all the hidden costs: repairs, vacancies, and property management fees. Frustrated but determined, Tanya dove into the numbers. She learned how to calculate cap rates, understand cash flow, and project future returns. By her second property, Tanya was a master of her finances. This time, she ran the numbers carefully and made sure every potential issue was accounted for. Her new property not only covered all her costs, but also generated a steady profit each month. Key lesson: numbers don't lie. Running the numbers before you buy is the most critical part of real estate investing. Successful investors don't just look at a property's potential, they understand its full financial picture. Enhanced insight. Modern tools like real estate calculators, apps, and software can help simplify the process. Additionally, consider the financial impact of sustainable improvements like solar panels, which can reduce operating costs and improve long-term profitability. Chapter 4: Owning a Million. Story: Growing pains. Alex thought he had it all figured out after buying his first 2 properties. They were both in great locations, cash flow was strong, and tenants were happy. But as his portfolio grew, so did the complexity. Maintenance calls started coming in at all hours, tenant issues became more frequent, and Alex found himself overwhelmed. It wasn't until he hired a property manager that Alex realized the value of outsourcing. With professional management in place, Alex could focus on finding new deals rather than dealing with clogged toilets. Key lesson: owning properties is not just about the acquisition, it's about managing them effectively. Scaling your portfolio requires smart systems and the right people. Enhanced insight: automating management through software and hiring the right property managers can save you time and stress. For properties that incorporate solar or energy efficient systems, finding management experts who understand these technologies can be a huge advantage. Chapter 5: Build Your Dream Team. Story: The Solar Specialist. When Maria decided to invest in solar powered rental properties, she quickly realized she needed a specialized team. Her traditional contractors weren't familiar with solar installation, and her property manager had no experience maintaining energy efficient homes. So, Maria built her dream team from scratch: a solar specialist who could handle installations, an eco conscious property manager, and an accountant familiar with renewable energy tax incentives. With this team in place, Maria's properties became models of sustainability, and tenants loved the lower utility bills. Key lesson: your team is everything. The most successful investors don't do it alone. They build a network of experts to help them thrive. Enhanced insight: as you scale your portfolio, think about the specific skills your properties need. Whether it's a contractor who understands green building or a lawyer who specializes in real estate contracts, each team member plays a crucial role in your success. Chapter 6: Scaling Your Investments. The Millionaire Mindset. Story: Scaling with Purpose. Liam started small, purchasing a duplex in his hometown. His goal was simple: to generate enough rental income to supplement his salary. But as the years passed and his income grew, Liam realized he could do more. He expanded his portfolio, buying multifamily properties, and began thinking about how he could make a larger impact. He shifted his focus to affordable housing and energy-efficient developments, scaling his portfolio with a purpose that aligned with his values. Key lesson: scaling isn't just about acquiring more properties. It's about aligning your investments with your long-term vision and values. Enhanced insight: to scale sustainably, look for properties that offer value-add opportunities, such as energy-efficient upgrades or solar installations. These improvements not only make the properties more attractive, but also align with the growing demand for eco-friendly living spaces. Chapter 7: Innovating with Solar and Sustainable Housing. Story: The Solar Transformation. Jake was an early adopter of solar energy. When he purchased his first rental property, he decided to install solar panels, even though it increased his initial costs. His friends thought he was crazy, but Jake